Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. So today we are going to be working on a part of Abyssia, which is known as Resistance Ops and the Dominion Ops. We're going to start with the Resistance Ops, and we've actually sort of already partaken a little bit in those. If you look at your status currencies, you can actually see how many you've accrued so far. They have their own currency points. Where are they? There we are. Resistance credits and Dominion notes. That's what we're looking for here. And ultimately, you can use those to buy items. In particular, we want to be able to buy the last two pieces of our new armor set that we want to buy, the Creed armor set. And in order to buy those, we're going to need 300 resistance credits and 1,500 Dominion notes. Now, the resistance credits we've earned by doing that quest in the Abyssia Vunkurl, where we were handing in body parts from monsters that we were finding. I was actually buying them at the auction house. We were turning those in so that we could decrease the time it takes to get more Traverser Stones. And that was just this little side effect, getting those resistance credits. I wasn't even expecting that. But we're almost there. We're almost at 300. So we're not going to have to do that much. But I just wanted to show this since we were here, as another thing that you can do is you can, where is it here? I never do this. I did it a little bit when we were doing the Treasures of Atragon, when I needed Imperial currency. But you can actually exchange your copper vouchers for different kinds of currencies. And one of them is resistance notes, I believe. You can do Kruger if you really wanted to. I wouldn't waste them on that, but here we are, resistance credits. So just for the heck of it, let's just do it. Just one is all we need to do. There we are. So now we have 12. We have way more than we need. All we need was 300. Now we have more than enough. But like I said, we're still going to just check out how to do the resistance ops, just so that we can see how it's done. And if you guys want to delve into it more, then you can. So I'm just going to head to Port Port Sandoria, where the Abyssia representatives are there, so that I can warp, and we're going to be going to the Misero Coast, Abyssia. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so it's been a few weeks since we've been here, but for me at least it has been. So here we are at the Misero Coast, Abyssia. So the first things first, I think we still have to do this. Talk to the Conflux Surveyor and get our visitation status. I'll just use up whatever stones I have for now. Alright, so we have lots of time. Now, the person we're looking for is known as a Resistance Sapper. They might not be actually at this section. I might have to go to another part of the map. Yeah. He's not... He or she, it's not here. So the resistance sapper for this section is at I-7. Okay, that's not far from where we are. So I think I'm not even going to call my trusts right now. I'm just going to use my enchantments. And I'll meet you guys at I-7, which is just a short skip and a jump from here, not far. Okay, so here we are. I guess, yeah. So here we are. This little group of people here. There it is, right there. Not far from the entrance. While we're here, I will activate the vertical conflux. Okay. Oops, I actually didn't mean to do that. I guess I already activated it. I didn't mean to do that. Let me just head back. Okay, never mind. That was a mistake. I didn't realize I'd already activated that. Okay, so here's the Resistance Sapper that we want to talk to. Never talked to this guy before. Greetings, I am charged with enlisting volunteers for Resistance operations. Do you have a mind to do your part for mankind's struggle for survival? So here's the operations. I guess we'll do the first one. The Pulse Martello and the Clone Wards are critical to the Resistance efforts and must always be kept in prime condition. Your task involves transporting the materials necessary for their repair and maintenance from the stockpile to this location. Being highly fragile, these materials must be conveyed within a magicked hempen sack. This enchanted sack keeps its contents in pristine condition, but will inevitably tear if overfilled. Should it rupture and spill its contents to the ground, the materials will no longer be fit for use, in which case you will be required to start over from the beginning. The more materials you can transport safely, the more highly you will be evaluated and rewarded. Warning: changing areas, logging out, or becoming disconnected will cause all data pertinent to this quest to be reset. Alright, let's do it. So, here's the target. Alright. So, northwest from here. Very well, I shall issue you with this magicked hempen sack. Hand me your map. I will mark the stockpile's location upon it. The integrity of our defense is reliant upon the repair material. See that you do not dally. Alright. So, not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I guess I'll just head to that target. Am I supposed to be picking things up on the way? I kind of thought we were, but... Okay. So, yeah, what am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know. Let's just go to the target and just see what happens. Maybe we just go to that target and pick up the item that's there, maybe, I guess. We'll see. This is a learning experience, but... This guy's different than the others. Flame Skimmer. Well, I guess we're fighting him, because we aggroed him. Hope this doesn't, disrupt our little mission we're on. It probably will, but let's just see what happens here. This guy was not like the others, so it was a little difficult to pass it up, just to see what happens when we kill him. See what kind of items we get. Alright, what are we gonna get? Oh, we got oh, so that's just a notorious monster for popping other monsters, I guess. A bunch of seals we don't need. We got a lance. Anyway. And we actually did get the key item there. Isn't that funny? So, the target for the mission we're actually on, for the Resistance Ops, is right around here. It's supposed to be tucked in. Oh, I see. There's a crate here. I guess this is it. Which one is it? There's two here. Let's go for the big one. The trunk is filled to the brim with repair materials. Okay, and this says... The trunk is filled to the brim with repair materials. Begin cramming the materials into your magic hempen sack. Let the cramming commence. Let's see here. Okay, let's just see here. Finish cramming. Cram something round. Something pointy. Let's try something round. It appears to be in perfectly sound condition. Alright, let's try something pointy. Perfectly sound condition. Let's try something jagged. Something round again. Examine the sack. Okay. Pointy? I have no idea what I'm doing. Jagged. Okay, a bit taut. So let's just see how that works now. I don't want to overdo it. So I guess now we'll go back to the guy and see what he has to say. Strange. So I'll meet you guys when we get back there. Okay, we're back. I probably should have stuffed it a little bit more. I'm kind of regretting I didn't. Anyway, who cares? Let's just see what happens here. Ah, you've returned. Without any ado, I will take the magic hempen sack off your hands. You've obviously erred on the side of caution. But the magic hempen sack can endure more punishment than this. As the saying goes, no guts, no glory. Here's your reward, pro rata with your performance. The need for repair materials is never ending. We would appreciate your assistance as often as you can afford it. So we got 100 Krur and 30 resistance credits. And he gave us a seal. Yay. Alright. Now, is this the guy that we talked to buy things? Let's see. Well met, friend. I am the prefect for the resistance effort in this area. We seek the cooperation of stout-hearted individuals in defending the Pulse Martello against the Abyssian fiends. Yeah, here we go. Exchange credits. This has got to be it. I can offer you a wide range of items in exchange for your resistance credits. Items. Here we are. This is what we're looking for. The Creed Swisses. Which is for the legs. For 300, yep. We'll buy that. We want that. So there we are. Okay, what else does he have? Let me just take a look. It's just more equipment. Yeah, okay. Nothing that we're interested in. All right, well, so that's it, guys. I think the rest of the quests or missions are pretty similar to that, and I really don't think there's any need to do any more than that, just to give us an idea of what's involved. I mean, we can just go back and forth if we want, but there's really no other items that we really want to buy, so why bother? Let's take a look at that. So there's only one more piece of the Creed set that we're missing. Which I believe is the body, and the way we're going to get that is through Dominion Notes. Now, Dominion Notes we cannot get through exchanging our copper vouchers. We're going to have to do that legit. So I think that the rest of our episode will be better spent on concentrating on that. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to head home now and just do a little research on the Dominion Notes. I know that we're going to be doing it in the Ulugaron range. So I'll probably just end up meeting you guys there at the Abyssia Ulugaron, where we will start participating in some Dominion ops. Alright? So, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're back at Abyssia Ulugaron, and we are in a new area we haven't been to here. And it was a bit of a trek to get here. You start here and you have to go all the way around counterclockwise in order to get here, because these areas here, they're impassable. They're one way. We've been up in this area, but we couldn't proceed clockwise to get up to where we need to be, which is right around here. So there's a little camp here with a bunch of people. I wonder what this Moogle is here. Let's just see. Sniff. Why, a Moogle without a Moghouse is like a Mithra without a tail. Kupo. A Gulka without a perpetually furrowed brow. A Pamama Ole without Pamamas or lay. What is lay anyway? What? Okay, I don't know what the point of that was. But anyway, so, I think we want to talk to this guy, a Dominion Sergeant. Let's see. Greetings, friend. I am charged with recruiting able-bodied warriors for Dominion Ops under Captain Zazarg's jurisdiction. If my soft-spoken nature doesn't strike you as particularly sergeant-like, it is because I'm still new to my role. But I digress. You've come to lend your sword arm to the cause, I trust? Yes. Wait, what? Undertake which objective? Number 1. This objective requires that you vanquish the following 5 mechanical menaces in this current area. Alright, yes. Excellent. I will immediately see to the tedious but necessary paperwork. After all, we sergeants are nothing if not organized. In the meantime, I wish you the best of luck out in the field. Now, these mechanical guys are close to where we are. They're right here, in this little area right here, nice and close. So, let's go there right away and kill 5 of them. It shouldn't be too hard. What do we have on the way here? We have spectators. I'm just going to ignore those. No point in doing any unnecessary grinding right now, I think. We'll just stick to our mission. Unless we get aggroed by one, of course. That's fine. We might have to fight these ones. Let's just see. Nope, looks like they're ignoring us. I'm fine with that. Alright, so I have no idea what these things are that we're going to be fighting. They're probably going to be like those robots. Oh, no, they're not. There they are, yeah. I thought they would be like those monsters in Romave. But these are something completely different. So let's fight 5 of them. Mechanical Menace. They look really neat. Wow, I've never seen anything quite like this. These look like those monsters from Final Fantasy 12. Or no, 13. Final Fantasy 13. Oh, what were they called? Lassie or Seath? I don't remember what they were called. That game had so many weird names. Okay, so there's one. Does it actually tell us? Yes, it does. Progress. You defeated a designated target, 1 of 5. So it's just like our Magian Moogle trials. It'll actually tell us. I'm using my Almas, because why not? So this is 2. Yeah, 2 of 5. Yeah, so we need 1,500 Dominion notes, so yeah, just over 400. We need 420 to get the item that we need, that we want, I should say. So that was 3 out of 5. These guys are not dropping very much, but that's okay. I hope there's another one around. This is only going to make it 4 out of 5. Oh, yeah, there's one. I saw it. It's hanging out over there. Alright, that's 4 out of 5, and one more. Yeah, this isn't too challenging, but it's the first... It's only the first one. So here we are. Okay, so there it is. Object fulfilled. Please report to a Dominion Sergeant to collect a reward. So, I'll meet you guys when we get back to the camp. Okay, we're back. So, let's talk to the Sergeant and see what he has to say now that we've completed our task. Ah, it appears you have returned from a successful mission. Well done, soldier. We got some Krur and 300... Oh, we got a Creed Seal! One that we needed, I believe. That's good, I think. 340 Dominion notes. That's good. Total of 14. So we can probably just... Why, this isn't going to take very long. This is not going to take very long. I think we only have to do one more to basically complete our... Oh, wait a minute. We might only be able to do one a day. Let's just see. Oh no, we're okay. 5 spectators. Hold on. I'm just gonna look at my map and find out where those are. Oh, those are those little round things right below us. Okay, this is easy. Alright, we're doing it. Wow, this is easy. We've already killed 5 of those, just trying to get back to the camp. Look, those are my chests right there, sitting there. Okay, well, anyway, let's kill 5 more then. And basically, this will complete our Dominion Ops objectives, for the day at least. I wasn't planning on doing any more than this, but... let's just take care of business, and then we'll decide on what to do next. Okay, one more. Where is it? Let's see. Who's gonna be our victim? Let's go with this one, maybe right here. Yeah, looks good. Alright, there we go. 5 out of 5. That took like 2 minutes. Literally. So, let's just head back. And this is most likely going to give us all the Dominion notes we need to get the last piece of armor that we want. To complete our Creed armor set. Very exciting. Our endgame armor. Of course, it's very weak right now. We got to power up the armor, but... all in good time. One thing at a time. But at least we got the base set. Well done, soldier. There it is. Yeah, plenty. He didn't give us a Creed thing, a Creed seal. I guess that was just... maybe you only get one of those a day or something like that. I thought there was something they can only do once a day. Now we gotta find out who sells the stuff. Or who exchanges the stuff, I should say. Might be this guy here. Let's see, Zazarg. Yours is a face I haven't seen before. What brings you to these parts, stranger? Well, feel free to stick around. You'll be safe from the fiends as long as you stick close to me. No, it wasn't him. Maybe Erhard? So Zarg was a big-time hero of the Republican Army back in the Great War. He went off on a journey to the Near East after that, but came back to fight from us, blah 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 blah. No. Let me just see here. Maybe it was him. About turn and leave partake view current morale benefits? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'll look it up. Hold on. Okay, so we're good. We're looking for a Dominic tactician. There might not be one at this camp. Let's see here. Not looking good. Okay. Well, let's find out where he is. Oh, pardon me. It's a Dominion tactician. No wonder I wasn't able to find it on my on a Google search. Okay, so in the Ulugarond, he's at G11. Let's see where we are right now. G11. Well, that's at the beginning. We got to go back to the engine. Okay, that's fine. I activated the vertical conflux, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go back to 1. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so let's look around. There he is right there, Dominion Tactician. Oh, look, Tryon is here. Well, the Abyssian version of Tryon, at least. I'm a resistance officer charged with overseeing the Dominion effort, and we're looking for a few good men since I don't see you around. It looks like you'll have to do. Exchange Dominion notes. Items. There it is. The Creed Swiris. Yeah. Beautiful. Yes. Alright, so that's it. That's basically everything we wanted to do for the, at least at this point, that's all I really want to do for Dominion Ops and Resistance Ops. So that was very quick. That did not take very long at all to do all of that stuff. Now, I think, since I'm here, I think what I'm going to do is just use the rest of my time, and I'm going to give this another attempt. I'm going to spend some time seeing if I can get some more of those Creed seals here before we move on to the last remaining zones. Yeah, I forget. I think it might have been the hands. Hold on. Yeah, no, they were body. So they were body Creed seals that we were getting here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do it. Why not? I mean, let's just see how much time we have left. I have lots of time. 87 minutes. So for the next 87 minutes, I'm going to see if I can get some more... Those Blangas, they were called. I'm going to see if I can... yeah. We were pretty unlucky before, but maybe we'll have better luck today. And then we'll probably spend the second half of this episode maybe moving on to one of the other areas. But if we get any Creed seals, I will show you. All right? So... that's it for now. Alright, there we go. We got our first Creed body seal. Creed seal body, I should say. So finally got one from that Blanca. That was tough. But anyway. So there's one down, 9 to go. Oh, there we go. There we got another one. That's good. So we've gotten at least 2 then today in this session. 2 Creed seals for the body. That's good. So now we only have to get 8, which is just as many as we need for all the other body parts. So I still have a little time left here in this part of Abyssia, so I'm just going to keep on fighting and see if maybe we can get another one. Gone. Oh wow, we got a third one. Yeah, there's actually what's it called? There's actually a campaign going on right now for what's it called? It is called the Autumn Harvest Battle Content Campaign. So I think that's why we're getting lucky with these drops today. But that's awesome. That's 3. So I still have time left, so I'm gonna see if I can get a 4th one. And there it is! Wow, we got 4. That's our 4th one. We only have about 5 minutes left. So I think we're just going to end it there for now. So that was good. That was a very good session here at the Abyssia Ulugaran. We got 4 Creed body seals. Now we just have to get another 6. Okay, so here we are in North Gustaberg. There's actually 2 cavernous maws on this map. There's one over here, but we're actually in the northernmost one. I'm assuming the other one has something to do with the Wings of the Goddess campaign, but we're going to this one, which is going to take us through the Grauberg. Abyssia Zone. A brand new area, so let's check out the cutscene. Find out what the area boss is going to be like. A little preview of it, at least. Hey, you there! Hold your Chocowokobos. I don't know who you are, but if you've got even a thimble-wimble of sense between your ears, you keep a healthy distance from... Oh my. That stone in your hand. Could it be a Traverser Stone? You've got rapier eyes, friend. They do say that it takes one to know one. No, Waiteroo. I mean, I'm no stranger to the stones, you know. Anyhow, with that revelation, everything falls nicely into place. You're Oko, and no mistakey-wakey about it. The stranger bears down on Oko with a penetrating gaze. By the looks of you, you've made the journey-worny before. Before I go on, let me introduce myself. My namey wame's Ruru Kaka, and it's an absolute pleasure to meet-a-roo you. Doubtless you've already figured it out, but I'm a native of Abyssia. It's a stroke of lucky luck that we were able to meet here and now. I was just about to cross back over when you showed up, you see. Just quite a roolie. But one of the few pluses of returning Werning to Abyssia is the sweet release from the discomfort of devivification. You do know about devivification, Reddaroo. How Abyssians suffer from a halving of strengthy length, coupled with an unbearable chafing sensation when journeying to this dimension. Unfortunately, there is no known way to suppress the effectaroo, but a teensy-weensy bit of pain is the least we must endure for the sake of our world. But I do ramble-wamble. Seeing as how you've come here in full knowledge of the situation, I'll share with you some important Aroo information. Beside the cavernous maw before you, another can be found here in North Goosterburg. The latter water, however, is as solid as a stiff and holds no interestaroo for us. Feel free to ignore it. So, this leaves us with the maw here, which curiously doesn't lead to the North Goosterburg of Abyssia. Step through, and instead, you'll find yourself in nearby Groburg, an area that's become inaccessible in your world. Have you ever heard a word of Groburg? It's a place steeped in mystique, said to be the home of some ancient Aroo worm deity. Now, nobody knows for sure why this maw isn't connected to the corresponding location in Abyssia. The brainier types would have us believe dimensional misalignment Aroo is the cause, but it makes no difference in practice. Just Aroo, keep in mind that this maw leads to Grauberg, and you'll be right Aroo as Rainy Wayne. That is, as long as you don't run afoul of the many terrible wearable beasts that prowl the valleys and woodlands over yonder. So, terrible wearable are they, in fact. You'd be forgiven for not wanting to pay them a visit. No one's forcing you to go, after all. Judging by your flinty-winty expression, it seems you've already made up your mind. If you must go, then I wish you the best of luck. Before you dive into that floating gullet wallet, though, there's just one more thing you should know. I'm assuming you have experience with Uragnites, those massive but gentle bivalves, common woman to the warm waters of the south. Well, a specimen has somehow managed to scuttle its way over to Grauberg. Taken by curiosity, my companions and I approached it, thinking it harmless. But we were quickly made to learn the error of this assumption to our grievous sorrow. It came after us, Oko. Murder burning in its bloodshot Aroo eyes. I managed to escape with my life, but my comrades didn't Aroo fare so well. The creature is downright Aroo frightful, even among the hordes of fell beasts that now inhabit Grauberg. Should you have the ill fortune of crossing paths with the fiendy wind, don't even think about playing hero. To you, all of this might seem just another day's adventuring, but you're the light Aroo of hope for the people of Abyssia. Promise me you won't go throwing your life away like a stacky whack of pebbles, okay? Cheapers, why don't you look at the time? I'd better get a move on, else I'll be forcibly expelled. A pleasure, talking to you, Oko. Be safe in your travels. Let's enter. And this is what we will do for the rest of the episode. We'll try and clear this zone. What I want to do here is get the rest of the body Creed Seals, because we can get body Creed Seals here. So we got 4 from Ulugaron. That was really good. So here I want to get 6. And that's what we're going to do first, before we tackle the zone boss. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is call my trusts. Alright, so this is a new area, yeah, so there's no map yet. Alright, but we'll take care of that. Quest visitation status. Let's go for the Gusto. Okay, now, the Kura Prospector. Exchange for items. No, we want key items. Map. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. Okay. So, let's take a look. Alright, so where we're going to be hanging out to find our Creed Seals is in this area up here. The northeastern area. And around that area, we should find the vertical conflux number 8, I believe it is. Let me just check on that. Yes. And that's right around here. So, first I'll activate this one. And I'll just activate my enchantments. I gotta start using these Abyssea items that we've collected. These are all items we can only use in Abyssea. And look how many of them we have. I haven't used a single one. I guess I should try and be a little more strategic with this stuff, huh? It's alright. There we are. Okay, so I will meet you guys at the vertical conflux 8. Which, like I said, is right up here. Way up here. Okay, so we should be just about there. Oh, and we just ran out of... The potions just wore off, so that was perfect timing. There it is. Alright, vertical conflux number 8. There it is. We need to get 2 pop items to... We need 2 items to pop the monster that we need to fight in order to get the Creed Seals. So, the first one... Let me look at my map. The first one is, sort of to the east here. It's the little bombs. Yeah. So these ones, they just have the first item. They don't have, yeah, the Stygian Djinn. So let's just fight these. And we're looking for, Dark Flame Arm. didn't get it in the first try, but that's okay. So, just keep fighting these till we get a Dark Flame Arm. Yeah, so this is similar to Ulagarand. There's one monster like this that just gives us the item we need. And then the other one that we're looking for is going to give us an item which we have to use to pop another Notorious monster. Which then has the item that we need, the second item we need. So let's just do one at a time here. This is the easier of the two because this monster just has it. Well, one of them will. We'll collect some Jin Ash while we're at it. So hopefully you can sell that. We got a Jin arm, but that's not the right arm. No. Dark Flame Arm. Not sure what this thing is. Let's fight this. A Sailor Chariot. Oh, it's tough. Darn it. Looks like one of those droid vehicles from Star Wars Episode 1. You know, the ones that are on Naboo? Oh boy, he's killing us. Well, that sucks. I should have left this thing alone. Oh well, we got our warp point, so it's not a big deal. Should have left it alone. Well, okay, forget it. I'm just gonna warp out of here, and I'll be right back. We shouldn't have fought this thing, I didn't know. But, yeah, we'll come back, and we'll just ignore that if it's here in the future. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. That took like less than a minute to come back here, so it's not a big deal. So anyway, back to fighting those bombs. I'll let you guys know once I got a Dark Flame Arm. Still, yes. Oh, and another thing I need to do is turn on the Records of Eminence as usual. I forgot that. Region, Abyssia, Grauberg. What? Oh. Okay. Okay, so there we are. Dark Flame Arm. Alright, that's good. Alright, so that's the first item. Now, we're just going to come around the bend here and head north. And we're going to be looking for these sort of magic urn monsters. They are called Sinister Satyls. And they don't have the exact item we want. What we got to do is get an item from them to pop another monster, which will hopefully have the second item that we need. That makes sense. A little more work. There's an extra step involved in this one, but shouldn't be too bad. So, they should be around here somewhere. A little further north. Hello, where are you? There's one. So there's the first one. Okay, so let's fight these. Yeah, they're all over the place now. Okay, so Sinister Satyls. They're small, little tiny ones. So the item we're looking for from these guys is Tekka Seiken Fragment. I think. Is that right? Nope, that's wrong. We're looking for bubbling oil. That Tekka, whatever I just said, that's actually the item we do want for the main Notorious monster. But yeah, first we need this bubbling oil. There's a 9% chance that it'll drop from one of these guys. So, I'll just let you know once I found it. Alright, so there we are. Flask of bubbling oil. Okay, now we take that item, and we're going to go a little more to the west to find the pop location. So, let's just head west. I guess it's this way. And, yeah. It'll be right down here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so there it is. Okay, so there we are on the map, right there. So let's use the bubbling oil here. And this will spawn a Notorious monster. Sort of, yeah. So this Tekka Seiken, however you say that. So this is the guy that will have the Tekka Seiken Fragment. Yeah. Hopefully. It's not a guaranteed drop, but that's the item we're looking for. Tekka Seiken Fragment. And that's the second item we need. We need one, yeah. Let's see how we do here. I guess I'll use my Savage Blade. Okay, he should be dead soon. Here, if I get... Yeah. If I can get to 2,000 TP, I'll do another Savage Blade, and that should be it. He's gone. There we go. Did we get it? We didn't... We did! There we go. Wonderful. Got it on the first try. Okay, so we have the two items we need. So now, we are going to head sort of in this area that was right in between the two. I'll probably just meet you there. Okay, so here we are in this area. We're looking for a pop location around here. So there it is right there. That was easy to find. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, so Tekka Seiken Fragment. Wait, what? Oh, trade. And the Dark Flame Arm. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's the Notorious monster, the Ironclad Sunderer. This is who we're looking for. So, all we have to do is fight this guy, and then there's a chance that we'll get our Creed Seals. This guy has what we're looking for. So, I guess we can do some Rampart. I hope he's not too tough. No, we'll see. And yeah, so that's it. So that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of this session in Abyssea, at least. I'm just going to be hunting down these, farming these as much as I can, and hopefully we can get 6 more Creed seals for the body. So let's just see if we can get it on the first try here with this new guy. Interesting looking character. Ironclad Sunderer. Alright, I'm just gonna... We seem to be doing alright. Yikes, look at all those status ailments being inflicted on us. Oh, he's almost gone. You put up a fight. I think we're okay, though. There we go, we got him. Alright, and what do we get? We did not get a Creed seal, but that's okay. Okay, but that's what we have to do. So, I'm just gonna head right back and fight those bombs again, the Stygian Djinns, and just do this over and over. So, I'll show you guys when I start collecting these Creed seals. Hopefully it's not too challenging. Okay, so there we are. So there's the first one from the Ironclad Sunderer, and that is Creed Seal Body number 5. So we're halfway completed the body seals. So let's just keep on going. Alright, so that's number 6. And by the way, I did look it up. Those iron plates are important. Those are useful. We're going to be able to use those to level up that Utilis shield that we got. Not that we're going to be really using that shield very much, but nonetheless, I'll put them to use. Alright, so on we go. Alright, so there's 7. Alright, so there's 8. And a few more iron plates for the inventory. Alright, so there's number 9. 1 to go. Okay, and that makes 10, with 2 iron plates to boot. Okay, so good. That took a while, but we did it. Sort of, spacing out the seals between the Ulugarond and Groberg. So we got all 10 body seals. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break. And we're going to come back to Groberg and take care of the zone boss. And that'll be what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. Alright, so that's the next step. Take care of that zone boss. Okay, so we're back at the entrance to Abyssea Groberg. Now, I'm just looking up the zone boss and the conditions we need in order to spawn in. It doesn't sound too difficult, but what we have to do is we have to come... Where is it? Yeah, just to this area right here. So not far. We have to fight these crabs. or not crabs, these sort of, it's a crab area. There's crabs in the area, and we have to fight these, we're looking for a shellfish kind of thing called Mellow Mellow. And the conditions for that are, it spawns every 10 minutes, roughly every 10 minutes, around the crabs. Once, it says, once crab dominion has reached 100%. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that means. That's coming from the encyclopedia online. And if we can find that Mellow Mellow, it has a chance of dropping the key item we need, and that's it. We only need one key item to spawn the zone boss, which is also in the same area. So let's just head to that area first. I'll meet you guys in this area, and we'll see. I'm not sure what that means. Crab Dominion, 100%? I don't know, but yeah, let's just see. I'll meet you guys there, and then we'll figure this out. Okay, so here we are at, this should be number 4. Yeah, Vertical Complex number 4. And this is going to be the home base for the rest of the, our time here. Okay, so, north from here, just to show you where we are. Yeah, close to home, not far. Way closer than we were where we just spent most of the time getting the Creed seals. Alright, so, those crabs should be up here. Now, what does this mean? I wonder if we have to do some sort of Dominion ops to make this. I wonder if that's what they mean by the Crab Dominion. We'll see. Or maybe it means we can't kill any of the crabs. Because if it adds... Maybe that's what it means by Crab Dominion. It has to be at 100%. Let's just check the map and see if this Mellow Mellow has shown up. Yes, it is! There it is. So maybe that's what that means. I don't know. But in any case, let's fight this Mellow Mellow. Try not to aggro any of the crabs in case that's what the conditions mean. There it is. Sort of a shellfish kind of thing. Alright, so let's go for it. So now the key item we're looking for is a variegated Aragonite shell. I've chosen a very melee-centric party. I don't know, Shantoto has been dying a lot on me lately. She's strong with the black magic she's very strong with, but hit points are very weak. She tends to die pretty easily with the heavy hitters. Let's go behind this thing a little bit here, let's see. It has plagued us. Alright, well it had invincible on it for a little while, but it looks like we're taking damage off of it again. Very slowly. Yeah, anyway, this battle might take a little while, so I'm just gonna sit here and just sort of like pummel away at it, and I'll let you guys know when we're almost done. Be right back. Well, we've been at this for quite a while now. This guy's very tough, and he's kicking our butt quite a bit. We're out of magic. Wow, this is tough. Well, hopefully a Pururu can heal us a little bit here. Yeah, we've been at this for about 10 minutes. Well, there goes Valanero. Darn it. But we'll just keep trying this. Wow. Yeah, we've been having a lot of trouble with these Abyssea notorious monsters. No, I don't think we're going to be able to manage now. Well, you never know. We'll just keep at it. Let's see what happens here. The problem is, we keep losing TP. I'm not sure how he's doing that. If that's the, I'm not sure if that's the plague status that drains that. But yeah, we haven't been able to use our weapon skills very much because they keep getting drained. But let's see here. If I can get up to 2,000, maybe I'll be able to get another good hit in. Come on, guys. Yes. We're plagued again. And that's definitely, I think, what's... Yeah, that's definitely... It's gotta be what's doing it. That's a tough one to combat. Oh, there goes Exenmal. Oh boy. Whatever, I'm just gonna get off this weapon skill now. Let's just do it. I really don't know what else to do. So now he goes into his shell. We're almost dead. Here, maybe I should use some magic. Maybe I can heal myself a bit. Oh my goodness, 25. Oh my god, 8. Yikes! We almost died there. That was scary. Well, it's up to me and Volker. Oh boy, it's tough. It's taking a long time, too. Wish there was something else I could do. There goes Volker. Wow, he's almost gone. If it weren't for that plague status, huh? And there goes a Puru. Well, I don't think we're gonna manage this time. But we'll have to come back with a different setup. But let's just see. I don't know. I'm not gonna heal myself again. I'm just gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna fight to the death here. But we got all these crabs on our ass too. I mean, that's another problem. A matter of time. Yeah, he's healing. Okay, well, anyway, we'll come back here with a different setup. Maybe we'll try some of those Atmas again. 36, so just kill us. Put us out of our misery. I didn't do anything, did it? No, 241. 1 hit point. There we go. It's over. Okay, so we'll be back. We'll try this again. Alright, I'm trying Mellow Mellow here with a completely different setup. I got support trusts here now, Joachim and Almaya. I just thought I'd see how that goes. I keeping Valeneril to kind of occupy his attention, and Shantoto and Apuru for white and black magic. So I'm just going to hang out here for a little while and see how this goes, and see if this makes any difference. I doubt it will, but this guy's really close to the Vertical Conflux 4. It's really easy to get here real quick, so I can just afford to experiment with some different setups and see if anything else is going to work a little bit better. Doesn't look good so far. Anyway. We'll see what happens. I've been at this for about 10 minutes. Nothing's happened. So I think I'm probably going to... I'm probably going to have to give up on this one again. And try again with another setup. I mean, Joachim gives us these buffs, which is cool. I know he's the one that did these. Yeah. I'm just not sure what to do with this guy. Who else can we try? Let's just take a look here. Who do we have in our arsenal that can help, that can do this? I'm gonna have to do a little more research, I think. I don't know. Maybe more magicians? More magic? I don't know. I feel like it's melee fighters we want, though. What about these ones? Now, these are just support trusts. They really don't fight at all. Almaya may as well be one of those. It's a tough one. Yeah, it's that cure, that auto regen, that regen effect that it has. It's hard to battle, it's hard to combat that. He's at full hit points again. Okay, well, let's get out of here. This is just a waste of time. Yeah, we'll try again tomorrow with a different setup, and we'll just keep trying this. Yeah. I'll try some different kinds of classes and see what works. Definitely not going to use Almaya tomorrow. Oko, I've been told ye met some mates of mine. I trust your journeys in Abyssia have been introduced ye to the defensive structures we call Martellos. The ones garrisoned in Vunkerl, Ottawa, and Misoro are early models what need to have their power augmented from a central location. An outpost has been established in each area, especially for this purpose. However, the Abyssian fiends have somehow caught wind of the outpost's true nature. Since then, they've been hell-bent on tearing them to the ground. If an outpost were to fall, the effectiveness of all Martellos in the area be gravely compromised. Suffice it to say, that'd be right disastrous for the resistance effort. I realize you're already doing much for us, but the outposts sorely lack for defenders. I'd volunteer myself for the job, weren't I stuck here in Vana'diel. I beseech ye, Oko, help us to defend the outposts. Think of it as doing a personal favor for me. Rauburg, Altepa Desert, Ulugaron Range. The monsters what prowl these three areas in Abyssia are right frightful, I tell ye. Why, the ones ye've dealt with so far would seem as tame kittens beside 'em. But that ain't the half of it, mate. Even if ye took away the threat of nasty beasties, Altepa and Ulugaron are in and of themselves perilous places. These two locales represent some of the world's harshest environments, utterly ill-suited for sustaining life. We gotta make haste and pave an evacuation route for the survivors, else they won't be in the surviving business for much longer. The casualties are mounting even as we speak, Oko. Folk dying of exposure, starvation, simple maladies. I know we've played out this scene upwards of a dozen times, but I must ask ye for your help yet again. I beg ye, Oko. Please do what ye can for the embattled folk of Abyssia. Ah, there you are, Oko. I was wondering when ye'd turn up. There be something I need to ask of ye. Well, to be precise, there be someone I'd like you to meet. Due to reasons beyond our control, the man can't be here, so instead, he'll be waiting for you at the Stone Circle in the Lathine Plateau. I trust a veteran adventurer such as yourself knows how to navigate himself there. Truly sorry for this sudden request, but circumstances won't allow for a meeting to take place here. I'd explain the reason why, except I'm sworn to silence on this. Ooh, I love mysteries. I'm in your debt yet again, Oko. Now, as I said, you'll meet your man at the Stone Circle in Lathine. Thing is, due to the stone's properties, he can't be there for long stretches of time. Only from dusk till dawn can he cross over to this world. Be keeping that in mind. I don't blame ye for feeling reserved about meeting this mysterious man, but I assure ye, he's a real dinkum bloke. Just take yourself over to the rendezvous point, and he'll seek ye out. It's simple as meat pie. Go well, Oko. Be seeing ya again real soon. While I'm here, I'll just check to see if I can get any stones. No. Alright, well, I guess I can just warp there this way. So yeah, there's some conversation that we were able to catch up with Jacquem. We haven't talked to him for quite a while, so might as well just check out this. He didn't say Abyssea Lathine, he just said the Lathine, so I'm assuming he means regular area. What do I want to use? Let's go with the Dalmo. I haven't done that in a while. So I'll meet you guys at the Ring of Circles. I'm assuming he means the area where we fought the Belarius, and met up with Carbuncle. So I'll see you guys there. Here we are, just shortly after dusk. I don't see anybody here right now. Maybe we have to click on the... Yeah. We have to initiate the cutscene by doing that. Arg! Fancy seeing someone in these parts. It's Gilgamesh. Would ye happen to be Oko by any chance? You know who I am! Curse me for a fool father, but that sparkle of determination in your eyes puts me in mind me dear daughter. It seems I've gone and taken leave o' me manners, like folk o' me trade are wont to do. Thank ye for making the journey here. Name's Gilgamesh. I be in the business o' liberating cargo from those as don't need it and giving it to those who do, usually meself and me boys. Call it philanthropy. Or call it piracy, if ye like. Nothing compares to gliding upon the waves on the high seas, feeling the caress of the wind as she fills your sails with her sweet breath. Aye, the unfettered life o' a pirate be the life for me. But all of that and more was taken away from me world Abyssea took grievously ill. Aye, everything we knew crumbled away like old hardtack, what even the ship rats won't touch. And it got me to thinking, piratin' be tough when tain't no more merchants what needs piratin'. So I volunteered me services to the resistance effort, wanting to do me part for mankind. Ye see, I be an officer, in fact. That be when the rumors o' ye first reached me, Oko. The little mistress had heard o' ye, too, and assigned me the task of measuring your suitability. So here I be. Ask about rumors? The little mistress suitability. Rumors? Your right audacious feats in our ravaged world have earned ye considerable renown, matey. Thanks to your exploits, survivors across areas have learned to each other's existence. Unity o' purpose is starting to be seen again. Truth be told, stubborn as we were, at first it was difficult for us to admit that we needed outside help to survive. But pride offers small comfort when loved ones are dying in your arms. So we swallowed it in order to begin our arduous journey towards salvation. A long and uncertain road lies ahead, to be sure, but with the aid of brave souls such as ye, we'll be to our destination yet. The Little Mistress. Ye be curious about who I meant by the Little Mistress? Sorry, matey, but that information ain't mine to share. Arrgh! No need to fret, though, 'cause I've got a feeling you'll get to meet the lady soon enough. We've already met her, too. It's Leon. Taking another wild stab, might be you're already acquainted with her in this world, much like ye know me. Though this be simple speculation, mind ye. Suitability. To spare ye the suspense, ye've passed with flying colours, matey, navigating Abyssia like it were your own little pond, smiting beasties that'd shame all the horrors of the sea, like they're no more in guppies. Takes uncommon courage, and an unhealthy dose of foolhardiness. Aye, ye be a regular swashbuckler, I reckon. There be one among us from the old Federation, an eccentric but likable fellow. His field of interest be the boundary between worlds, which he claims is getting to be about as stable as old sea dog with 2 peg legs. And it don't get much more unstable than that, matey. Ye ever heard of such a thing? Multiple dimensions exist in a single world, ye see, places similar yet different. Knowing this, the notion that there be things the eye can't see becomes easier to swallow. Aye. Kinda like taking a nice long swig from me tankard to wash down the foul herbal remedy for me heartburn. But that be a tale for another day. Getting back on topic, the boundary be growing unstable, ever since the dimensions synchronized, or so I be told. Can ye imagine such a phenomenon? Are ye still even following what I'm saying? 'Cause blimey, even I ain't sure I follow myself sometimes. I don't claim full understanding of all this, but it don't take no Atma infusionist to see there be a problem. Aye, even a boorish pirate such as myself can tell when all hell's broken loose. What's any of this got to do with your suitability, ye ask? Why, everything, matey. Our world's been fair turned into a disaster zone, and we need mettlesome folk who won't get all squeamish when confronting the mess. And be me measuring stick, ye surpass that requirement by a nautical malm. Keep in mind, though, that it's all over if you die. You've got just one life, so careful what you do with it. These words must seem hollow, coming from the self-same bastard who's asking ye to dive headlong into danger. But we've already lost enough things we care for. The gods be damned if we lose any more. Arrgh. But I ramble. I fear me mind's become much given to wanderlust in old age. Resting the urge to go off on a tangent, or state the bleedin' obvious, be about as hard as restin' the call o' drink. You'll have to bear with me. During me piratin' days, I saw many a thing no more. Arrgh. There be nothing left in the world that could surprise this sea dog, I'd often boast. But then the earth crumbled and the skies turned a bloody red, leaving the braggart as dumbstruck, as clueless as a bleedin' landlubber goppin' o'er the anchor hitch. So for all me yappin', I've really got nothing useful to share with ye, at least not for the time bein'. The Little Mistress, however, she be a veritable treasure trove of knowledge, aye. Why do I know so little, ye ask? Why, that be a question o' readiness to face the truth of things, matey. For me, it seems the time's yet to come. Earlier, I told you o' me involvement with the Resistance, but truth be told, it's all this retired pirate can do to keep himself and those around him alive. All o' us have things we're bound to protect, after all. It shames me to no end, having to rely on the kindness of selfless folk like yourself, but there be no help for it. Fact is, your aid will be of far greater worth to the little mistress than what me folk and I could even muster up. But don't be presumin' that we mean to sit idly by scratching our bum cheeks. Your courageous exploits have instilled much-needed morale within the survivors, and they stand ready to fight again. The real battle starts from here, and mankind ain't going down without a struggle. This I promise ye. Whatever bloodlust drives those vile creatures, we'll match it, and more with our will to live. Shiver me timbers, would ye look at the time? I must be heading back before I'm missed. Be a good lad, and pass me regards to Jacques, would ye? I look forward to our next meeting, Oko. I promise to cork up me ramblin' then. Arg. Yeah, okay, so we'll just head back to Port Juno and talk to Jacques. Alright, so here we are back at Port Juno, so let's report back to Jacques and see what he has to say, now that we've talked to Gilgamesh. Welcome back, Oko. It seems the meeting went without incident. I trust ye understand now why the man wouldn't come to Juno. Being an underworld figure of sorts, it wouldn't do if he were seen parading himself hereabouts. Doubtless he's already bent your ears about having been a pirate back in the day, running his operations out of El Shimo. Considering how well-traveled an adventurer ye are, I reckon ye already knew the man. But I won't probe ye on that subject. Some things are best left untouched, to be sure. I find myself saying this often of late, but your aid has allowed hope to sprout among the survivors. If ye were to ask me if mankind's made any real progress, though, the answer would be a resounding no. The survivors are more organized than afore, true, but our fundamental plight be as grim as ever. The Abyssian hordes attack, and we beat them back as best we can. And when we're not busy fending off monsters, we're scraping up what living we can, foraging for food what can still be had. None of this has changed, Oko, and I suspect that be why we were calling out to Lathine. Rumors of your feats aren't like to escape the notice of key resistance folk for long. Sooner or late, they'd look ye up, hoping to recruit your aid in getting us out of this rut. Hit the nail fair on the head, did I? I'm not the only one who sees great things in ye, Oko. And for good reason. Me comrades and I crossed over to this world, desperately searching for a way to save our home. And in the midst of our despair, we found our ray of hope in strong, compassionate folk such as yourself. Uncovering the truth and restoring Abyssia to its erstwhile state, these things have proven to be far beyond the power of me folk to accomplish alone. I beg ye, Oko, please keep lending us your strength. Stand with us to the bloody end. If you need a hero, look no further. That's me. Words alone aren't enough to express me gratitude, Oko. With your help, Abyssia will surely again be restored to the Boteous realm she once was. Never heard that word before. Oh, Beauteous. Beauteous? I don't know. We might be able to get another cutscene if we talk to him. Yep, we can. So we get now. This one we get because we've completed at least 5 zones. Ah, Oko, always a sight for sore eyes. I've got a message for ye here from ye-know-who. Needs to speak with ye again, he says. The location's the same, out at the Stone Circle in Lathine. As for the time, remember what I told you earlier. Only from dusk till dawn can he cross over to this world. Be keeping that in mind. While I'm not privy to the purpose of this next meeting, I know the man wouldn't cross over here for whimsical reasons. That he'd come again so soon doesn't bode well, I fear. Alright. Okay, so I'll just head back there then. I'll meet you guys there. We should have enough time to get there before dawn. Ahoy there, matey. Hope I didn't make ye wait over long. Truth be told, I didn't imagine we'd need to meet again so soon. I bring grim news, Oko. Urgent tidings that wants for tellin'. After regaining contact with the survivors, we got them conducting thorough investigations in their respective locales. With your keen eyes, we've no doubt already noticed the disfigured Abyssian landscape. At first, we all assumed the earthquake to be the culprit, the one that shook the earth that fateful day. But as we just discovered, that be not the case. The root of the problem runs far deeper than all imagining. I didn't mention it at our last meeting, but once I had the pleasure of working with a bunch fondly referred to as the champions of Abyssia. A good-hearted lot they were, always tirelessly scurrying about getting things done behind the scenes. Once I asked them what be their driving force, and how do ye imagine they responded? With naught but a mischievous grin. Ha! A right mysterious bunch they were, as many and unique as the fishes in the sea. So, not ringing any bells? Well, small wonder, what with me penchant for incoherent blethering. Let me put it in a way right-minded folk'll understand. In your world, Vana'diel, the champions of Abyssia, be ye adventurers, aye, ye included, matey. During your time in Abyssia, you've surely met folk who also exist in your world. However, we've yet to meet yourself. Have ye ever given thought to why that is? The answer be remarkably simple. Ye don't exist in that world no more. The reason be not known to me, I'm afeared. One day, we simply lost contact with ye. Any one of 1,000 things could have happened to cause your disappearance, matey, and the possibilities be multiplied when I be in me cups, arg. But no use dwelling on it right now. It's high time we be getting back to the topic of the investigation. One change of particular note was reported. There be places where the land's breaking down in a lattice pattern. This phenomenon be happening throughout the realm, matey, on a level so subtle, it did escape the notice o' untrained eyes. The sky's turning a bloody red. Endless swarms of beasties crawling out of dark crevices. The world's undergone changes never before seen by mankind. Yet, I can't help but feel that these be piddling little things compared to what's on the horizon. Mere droplets from the keg that's about to be upturned over our heads. The wind before the squall, a rambling, disjointed preamble before the... Well, I think you get the point. So, this trepidation be eating away at me insides, matey, and I can't stand it no more. I've resolved to seek the answers from the ill mistress. Ask her all she knows about what's befallen our world, and what horrors are still to come. Whether I be ready to deal with the truth, I can't say. But the fate of the world won't wait on the readiness of one man. For better or for worse, I must go and do this thing. Arg. Looks like me cursed mouth found a will of its own once again. I sure as hell hope I haven't put ye off future meetings between us, matey. For now, fare ye well. Alright, another cryptic encounter. I guess we just keep going back and forth. Let's go back and talk to Jacquem once again. Okay, so we're back. So let's report back to Jacquem for our last conversation, I believe, for the episode. The meeting went all right, mate? Aye, the old man's certainly fond of talking. Mind ye don't go divulging the conversation to me or the others, though. Were it something meant for our ears, we would have already heard about it. Certain things are confidential for a reason, I think you'll agree. I'd be a great big liar if I said I wasn't at all curious. On the other hand, though, I fear what learning the truth might be liable to do to me sanity. Countless unbelievable things have come to pass since that fateful day. Afore the cataclysm, any talk of dimensional travel would have been met with ridicule. Looking back, we were all happier than blissful in our ignorance. Waking up one day, suddenly finding myself capable of traversing dimensions, that was a bloody huge shock, I tell ye, but I digress. Gilgamesh claims not to possess full knowledge of things, but it's clear enough he's better informed than most. I've got a hunch that be part of the reason why he specifically picked ye out. I won't badger ye for the details, though. I've got me own job to do, and I mean to do it well. I must continue recruiting strong adventurers to aid our plight. And ye, Oko, your comrades and I hope we can keep relying on your trusty sword arm. Alright, and I think that's it for now. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else to say other than the usual stuff. But I believe he'll tell us to go have more meetings with Gilgamesh in the future once we've completed a few more, if possibly all, of the Abyssea zones. But we'll just keep working on those. Okay, well, we're doing a lot better here. I'm using a strong melee party, and there we go. Well, we did it. So I guess it was the Atmas. I used 3 Atmas that improved our attack and strength. That seems to have been enough to give us the edge to finally kill this guy. And we did get the variegated Aragonite shell that we need in order to summon the zone boss. So, as soon as I finish killing this crab... Okay, so we can go to the zone boss now, which is in this area. Alright, so here we go. Finally get our first attempt at the zone boss of Grauberg Abyssea. So I believe it's right here. Oh, here, I'll show you where we are. We're very close to where we just were. It's just a little bit more to northwestern, right at this sort of little waterfall area here. Oops. Alright, let's see how we do here. So, yeah, only need 1 key item. This is going to be tough. Let's see how we do here, though, with this amphitrite. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'll pull out all the stops, as usual. We'll use our war cry. Let's go with intervene. We'll protect ourselves with rampart. Yeah, I don't know what kind of tricks this guy has up his sleeve. But we'll see. That Mew Mew was pretty hard. Mellow, I mean, not Mew Mew. I think this guy has a Regan effect too. I don't know. Let's just see how we do. What else can I do? That's about it for now, huh? Yep, he's already healed. Yeah, I probably should have brought some magic users with me. It would have been probably smart to bring Shantoto at the very least. He has an invincibility effect, it looks like, raised right now, but that might wear off. I'm just gonna give this some time. Just sit back and relax a little bit and just see what happens here. We're building TP, so we seem to be taking off some damage. Although, yeah, he's recovering. It looks like he's recovering with every hit. Alright, well, we were starting to take off damage, but now he's healing again. So I wanted to see... What is it? Is it that Palacinix? Yeah, he's healed again. I don't know. Another tricky battle. Not sure how to get around these monsters that like to heal themselves with physical damage. Yeah, it's another one of those cases where it's hard to... Yeah, it's just hard to coordinate an assault with trusts because you can't control your trusts, really. They sort of have a mind of their own. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to be able to do it this time. It's been about 10 minutes now, and we haven't really made any progress. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna forget it. It's not happening. So, this is either something I'm gonna have to do with other actual people, not trusts, or I'll have to develop some other strategy, I guess. But, we're not gonna be able to do that for now. I don't think. Take off a little damage here, but it's just gonna gain it back pretty soon, I think. Here we go. This Palacinix. I think that might be what it is. Yeah, he's starting to gain his hit points back. Interesting. Well, we had him almost down to halfway. Yeah, the harder you hit him, the more he gains back. So, forget it. We'll have to come back here sometime with people, I think. I just don't know how else to do this. So, let's just leave for now, and we'll come back another day. At least we got to him. At least we finished that Mellow guy. That was an accomplishment. Alright, so here we are. We're back here again, and our friend is here. Once again, of course, can't do it without her. Yay. Hati Nanako. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. What would we do without our friends, huh? That's what Final Fantasy XI is all about. Alright, here we go. Amphitrite again. So, now we have someone that can think, and all the trusts are just support trusts, just like what we did with Glavoid and Terangri. Wow, he's going down fast. Hoti is a tank. So, she's a Dark Knight right now, so she's just... Wow! There we go! There is... That's it. I think that is the last Abyssea boss. So we've done them all now. Well, let's just give a little cheer on. Alright. cheer. I really can't thank you enough. Amazing. I should do some more work in Dark Knight. Hard to get everyone to do it all at once, but there we go. Thanks, Hoti Nanako. What would we do without you? Yep, things sure go a lot quicker when you have friends helping you, especially ones who have maxed out jobs. Thank you, Hoti Nanako, again for helping us. Now let's leave, and we should be getting a cutscene with our friend from Abyssia. He'll let us know what a great job we've done. Abyssia Grauberg. We'll be spending a lot of time here. There's a lot of more things we need from this place, but... So we'll definitely be back to Abyssia Grauberg. Hello there, Oko. You've been keeping busy since we last spoke. Word of your courageous wageous exploits has already reached my ears. Not once did I dream that anyone, not even one of your world, could slay that fearsome fiend. I underestimated you, Oko, and by no small margin at that. To you, my words of warning musteroo have rung as hollow as an empty keg. Now one less menace remains to terrorize the people of Grauberg. And we owe it all to you, Oko. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is hardly enough to show you the extent of my gratitude, but I want you to have it anyway. An ivory abysite of destiny. It's a rare variety of abysite, said to have attuned to folk of this dimension. What its effectoros are, though, I'll leave the joy of discovery to you. Your deedy weeds have inspired the survivors, fanning the guttering flame of their resolve. I hope that you'll continue being the lighteroo of both for my people and me. Go well, Oko. Be seeing you. Alright, there we go. So the ivory abysite of destiny. So this accumulates amber light at an enhanced rate. Alright, so now we have completed all of the zone bosses for Abyssia. We will go back to Port Juno and speak with Joachim once again. So let's go see what he has to say. Alright, now that we have killed all of the zone bosses in all the different 7 Abyssia zones, let's talk to Joachim and see what he has to say now. Oko, I couldn't believe my ears when first I heard the news. Your exploits against the Abyssian hordes have allowed us to escape the rut we're in. For once, I find myself thanking the gods for stranding me in this world. With your help, there's hope yet for Abyssia. Why, there are even some as say it might be restored to its former glory. I myself am not one for counting eggs afore they're hatched. But one thing's for certain. the seed of hope has sprouted. A seedling it is still, but lit with determination and watered with perseverance into a great towering oak, it'll surely grow. A long road stretched far ahead of us, but with your help, Oko, we'll follow it one step at a time, till the day we reach its end. I'm sure he has more to say than that, so let's talk to him again. By the heavens, Oko, ye truly did it. Ye did for that detestable menace. Is there no limit to your potential, mate? When word of your amazing deed reached me ears, me whole body fair trembled with excitement. With a staunch comrade such as ye fighting beside us, there's nothing me folk and I need fear. Now, I'm not so naive as to celebrate prematurely. I know full well it'll take much time and effort, yet afore our former lives are restored. But we've managed to cast off the shackles of despair, a right momentous first step. The situation's taken a turn for the better all across the land, and we owe it all to ye, Oko. I honestly don't know where we'd be without ye. From what vile loins were the Abyssian horde spawned? And why did the sky take on a bloody red? Questions such as these remain unanswered, to be sure. But with the aid of ye and yours, we're getting closer and closer to uncovering the truth. Don't be taking me comment the wrong way, mate. The help you've already afforded us verges on immeasurable, and it's not me intentions to put undue pressure on ye. Having said that, I hope you'll stand with us through the very end. Let's try and talk to him again. Oko. Good to lay eyes, mate. Alright, now he's just normal Jacquem again. So, this one I think is what we have to do next. So, here we are in Romave. Let's re-enter the Hall of the Gods. We haven't been here in a while. Let's revisit it. See if anything happens. Oko, mighty good of ye to oblige me and invite to this out-of-the-way place, matey. You see, we be needing the, something or what's hereabouts. Magenta field or some magnetic feel or some such. The sciencey stuff be way off me maps. Here be monsters, yarr! Last we spoke, last I prattled, more like. I gave ye me solemn word I'd cork up me ramblin', and a pirate's word be as good as the gold he hoards. Arg! So it ought to please ye to know someone else'll do most of the talking today. Who be the special guest, ye ask? Why, none other than the little mistress ye'd shown so much interest in, matey. As it happens, the feelin' be mutual, and she been asking after ye too. Out ye come now, little missy. Oko's here, and awaiting your pleasure. My gratitude for this favor, Gilgamesh. No call for thanks now. Hearing out the whilms peppy young lasses be as much a hobby of mine as borin' hapless adventurers to tears with me inane blatherin'. Arg. Greetings, Oko. My name is Eshentarl. Before I begin, please accept my apologies for having to appear before you in this unseemly state. Unlike a chosen few, I do not possess the power to traverse worlds. For this reason, I requested that our meeting take place within the Hall of the Gods, that we might harness the energy that permeates these sacred grounds. Never before had a partial dimensional crossing such as this been attempted. I must express my relief that the experiment is a success, else we might never have had the opportunity to speak. Judging by your expression, I gather we are already acquainted in your world. It would seem fate has had a hand in bringing us together once more. The world of mortals, the collective lives of men, is as a great river, formed in innumerable tributaries converging upon a single torrential flow. And you, Oko, are as a single leaf borne on the current, a current that brings together fellow drifters as often as it parts them. Be it distant future or forgotten past, such is your destiny as it's writ in the stars. A destiny you share with your counterpart in Abyssia. Well, do I know of your valor, Oko? The selfless actions you have taken on our world's behalf? To you, I would entrust the truth of Abyssia, a secret I have kept closely guarded for the longest time. The cataclysm that has ravaged the land. It is a thing spawned from the will of Promethea, a primeval divinity who has stirred to wakefulness with the coming of his worldly avatar. Eh? A man-god? I gone me entire life thinking there be just the goddess. Now ye say there also be a he? Correct. Also known as the Twilight God. Promethea has existed alongside the dawn goddess Altana since the beginning of time. The statue erected within this hall, standing opposed to that of the goddess, is none other than his likeness. Much knowledge pertaining to Promethea's existence has long lain hidden from the prying eyes of mortals. Indeed, that the world was born from the tragedy that befell the two divinities is known only to a select few. Arg, this career pirate ain't sure he follows. It was the age of gods. The Lord of Chaos, Promethea, desired and succumbed to complete death. In her grief, Altana bestowed upon the fallen deity the light of the true crystal, and in so doing gave birth to life. Thus was mankind created. The true crystal, drained of its power, shattered into 5 parts. Bereft of its blessed light, the realm of gods was reduced into the world of mortals, Abyssia. Yet the will of the gods persisted, graven deep within mankind, and with it, the dream that the world be returned to its former state, that paradise, the realm of gods, be restored. So too did the desire for death live on unfading, a smoldering darkness and emptiness within the souls of mortals. Blimey, I won't lie to ye, missy. The bulk of your tale flew right over me head like a screeching gull. I think I grasped the meat of it, though. This Prome something or other be the reason behind Abyssia's wretched state, aye? But what be so terrible about a dead deity being restored to life? Wouldn't a living god serve better in a stiff one? That is not the case, I fear, for it was the Twilight God's death that brought forth mankind. His resurrection would therefore spell our demise. By Leviathan's whiskers! The disfiguring metamorphosis of the land is a manifestation of lives being reclaimed by Promethea. Drained of its power for aeons, the true crystal, too, has begun to regain its erstwhile form and light. The wheels of the world's rebirth have been set in motion. Arg. So this be the culprit behind the reddening sky and the earthquakes, among a host of other things. Correct. The lattice-shaped breakdown of the land is proof positive of this reversion. Oko, Gilgamesh, I must beg of your forgiveness. That this event would come to pass had been foretold since ancient times. It was my intent to be fully prepared when the day came, to be ready to avert disaster. But in the end, I was powerless before the unyielding avalanche of a fate. That the people now suffer so is due to my impotence. The blame lies with me. That's not true. Oko? Arg, I wholeheartedly second Oko. There be no call for beating yourself up on this, lass. By me measure, things would have turned out so pretty if he hadn't done the drudgery below decks. Ye can be proud of your efforts, little missy. Abyssia might never be her cynical self again, but we're still standing here, alive and kicking. The world's rebirth's begun. There be no denying that, but it ain't over either. The situation ain't improving much, true, but neither has it been deteriorating. If I ain't mistaken, there be some kind of anchor keeping this ship from smashing into the jagged rocks o' Apocalypse. What do you mean? I'd state me one good peeper them champions o' Abyssia had something to do with it. Might be they went and met their maker, and in more ways one, eh? But that don't mean their efforts were for naught. So where the hell did ye go? And what the devil did they do? Now I got's a nose for treasure and an eye for booty. And they're saying if we follow the trail, we just might hit gold. Gilgamesh. Now, I be just a simple sailor, but I pride myself on being a good judge of folk. And I judge ye well as well gets, little missy. I be on this ship with ye to the bloody end, whether it takes us to treasures untold or Davy Jones' locker. And I know Oko shares the same sentiments. Ain't that right, matey? Aye, with all me heart. Oko. Ha ha ha. That be the spirit, matey. For one not even o' our world, ye sure be dependable. Thank you, Gilgamesh, Oko. It has done my spirit well to have spoken with the two of you. Your theory in particular, Gilgamesh, bears further investigation. I too shall do what I can on this quarter. For now, I take my leave of you. Fare ye well. And there ye have it. If I find out anything, you'll be the first to know, matey. Through Joachim, of course. I must say, all of this gets me Buccaneer's blood pumping. After all, it ain't every day you get to stick it to the man. Well, a god in this case. And one who chooses death to boot. There be no guarantees to be had that a happy ending awaits us. But it gives me heart, Oko, knowing you're fighting on our side. Till next time, promise me you won't go getting yourself killed. Ah, Oko, always a sight for sore eyes. I've got a message for ye here, from ye-know-who. Needs to speak with ye again, he says. Time and place are the same as before. The Hall of the Gods, deep within Romave. Only from dusk till dawn can he cross over to this world. Keeping that in mind. While I'm not privy to the purpose of this next meeting, I know the man would have crossed over here for whimsical reasons. What's that, mate? It bothers ye that I don't even seem the slightest bit curious, you say? As a matter of fact, the chance was dangled in front of me, and to hear the whole truth. Thing is, I wasn't able to muster up the courage to reach out for it. Shied away at the last moment. There be things better left in the shadows, matey, that old sea dog said. And so I resolved to stay ignorant in me bliss for a while longer, and have been keeping me peace. Given a bit of time, though, the day'll come when I'm ready to face the truth of things. In any wise, ye best be going now, Oko, else me ramblin' is never like to end. Let's try talking one more time. Yeah, it's just a regular old Joachim. You know what? I was just thinking, is Joachim and Gilgamesh the same person, but from different times? Or different, like, dimensions? I don't know. Maybe. Let me just see something here. Joachim has an eye patch on his left eye. Alright, let's go back to the Hall of the Gods. I think we can still have enough time today to do it. We've been waiting for ye, matey. Thank you once again for coming. I apologize that a location more convenient cannot be arranged. My time is limited, as you are already aware. So pray excuse me if I seem curt. Tell me, Oko, are you aware of the current state of Abyssia? It's, bad. Question mark? Arr, Oko and we talked. Well, I blathered more like. About that subject, some when first we met. It be something to do with objects across dimensions existing at the same time, aye? You are not wrong, Gilgamesh. Pray allow me to elaborate. Even before the great cataclysm befell, numerous realities had existed side by side, near but never encroaching. This tenuous coexistence, however, now threatens to come to an end. Separate dimensions are being merged into one, driven by the will of Promethea. And it is that self-same with that birthed the multitudinous new species that breathe only to eradicate mankind. Promethea desires the reversion of the mortal realm into paradise. However, this transformation cannot take place so long as mortals exist. This is the truth behind that which the survivors have come to fear as the Abyssian hordes. Crikey! Talk about getting your ship sunk. These creatures are, for all intents and purposes, emissaries of God. For mortals to be taken by them, some might be fain to call them salvation. Pshaw! That ain't no salvation I be signing up for. Not this lifetime, and sure as heck not the next, neither. Might be mankind sprung out from the loins of this man-god, but each of us have got a mind of our own, and we might say's this be nothing I want no part of. Eloquently said Gilgamesh, and truer than you might know, for even as the twilight god harbors death and emptiness, so too does the desire for life survive within him. There is no greater proof of this than that mankind, his children, choose to fight for survival, and so it is our destiny to make a stand, even should it mean defying the will of a god. And defy it you did, Oko, the you and yours of Abyssia. Our destination is the highest plane of existence, the celestial capital Altair. There is where the final battle between mankind and Promethea was waged. Arg, if we already know where to go, then it ought be smooth sailing from here on out. If all dimensions be merging into one, then this altitude place ought to be somewhere on Abyssia, aye? Even should we determine its location, gaining access will not be a simple affair, I fear. Due to the cataclysm, the precious few gateways that once existed are no more. No more, ye say? They up and disappeared someplace? The portal at the Sea of Shumeo, for one, was lost when the great tremor shook the land. Even if it yet exists, perhaps on the sea floor, there is naught to suggest that it can still be reached. Arg, the currents and storms in those there parts been feared for their treacherousness, even since before the gull dung splattered the sails, and this pirated sooner skipper his ship from atop the deck, not among the fishes and seaweeds. Just so, 3 other gateways were situated on each in Lethine, Conchat, Tarongri. Inside 'em craggy white things, aye? The one as stood in the plateau ain't there no more. I saw for myself. Why, it's as if it weren't ever there to begin with. The crags, Holla, Dem, and Maya. All 3 were gateways to the true crystal, linked to it via the crystal line. That they have now disappeared could only mean one thing. The 5 fragments of the true crystal, too, are beginning to merge into one. Arg, I ain't sure I follow. So that Fandangle crystal be trying to glue itself together? But what o' it? That the fragments are merging is past certain. The one question that remains, then, is where the joining will take place. I believe that the answer we seek may be found on Quiffum, the island which served as the point of convergence for the crystal line. I regret to say, however, that the undersea cave linking Juno to the island, too, has been inaccessible since the collapse of Heaven's Bridge. Furthermore, what? Be there no end to this woman? Arg! But who be this pirate to talk? Well, carry on then. The likelihood is high that the celestial capital, Altair, has not in fact descended to Abyssia. You've gone and lost me again, lass. Forgive me, but the workings of Apocalypse are seldom simple. I shall endeavor to explain things more plainly. The return of the Keeper of the Apocalypse should have spelled the end of mankind, yet this has not come to pass. And I credit your hypothesis to be the reason, Gilgamesh, that the champions of Abyssia have done something to prevent the complete merging of dimensions. There exists a place that has undergone drastic change, a place that is of Abyssia, yet not part of it, and though not small by any measure, it has large escaped our notice. O Abyssia, but not part o' it, large but escapes notice. Blimey, Will Missy. Could you dispense with the riddles and spit it out already? As it pleases you, Gilgamesh. The place I speak of is none other than the moon. Well, shave me beard and call me senile. The moon appears to have greatly increased in size, it is obvious, if only one knows to look. Whether it has grown larger in actuality, or has simply been drawn nearer to Abyssia, cannot be readily determined. All things considered, however, I am compelled to believe it is to there that Altair has descended. Assuming what ye say be true, how the bloody heck do we get to the moon? Fire ourselves out of cannons? The cavernous maws, ye reckon? The same ones we been using all this while? Being portals that connect our world, Abyssia, to Oko's own, it is not beyond imagining that the self-same maws can take us to Altair. Our agents report frozen maws scattered across the land, but there seems to be no way of rousing them. Those are of no concern to us, for I am convinced the gateway we seek will not be so apparent, but rather hidden beyond mortal reach by a force that loves us not. Loves us not? What gives ye that impression, if I might ask? To explain would require us to revisit the subject of life forms. Pray bear with me. Of the heretofore unseen creatures that rose to prominence in the Cataclysm's wake, none is shrouded in more mystery and held in greater trepidation than the Cataray. Even more striking, however, is the close resemblance they bear to mankind, where others of the Abyssian hordes appear to be not more than accidents of nature. This similarity, I do not believe, is innocent coincidence. Once again, I find myself resorting to speculation, but I suspect the Cataray's involvement is the greater scheme of things. Crikey, little missy, most of us can put 2 and 2 together, but the figures ye play with be in the tens of thousands. But seeing as we don't get nothing else to go on, I reckon this line of possibility be feasible as any. So, the Cataray, eh? This recalls to me mind reports of folk feeling their emotions being ruled by some unknown force when confronting them. If ye ask me, there be something hidden within the foul shadows they cast. Ain't that right, Oko? Oko, I believe you already know what must be done. You must go forth and defeat the creatures. Yes, every last one. The likelihood that the Cataray block our path to salvation can be ill-ignored. Even if eliminating them proves fruitless to our greater cause, it would nonetheless be a kindness to the survivors. I am not unmindful of the immeasurable good you have already done for our cause, yet we must ask of your aid once again. Mankind is forever in your debt, Oko. Har har. Now that be the Oko I know. Not that we acquainted for long, to be sure. 6 subspecies of the Cataray have been confirmed to exist. Besides the fact that they display territorial behavior, however, we have managed to learn little else. We know full well we send you into perilous domain. Please take all care. Arg! Me hearties and I be counting on ye, matey. In the meantime, I be off to dig us up more o' em maws, just in case we miss something. Alright, well, that's basically gonna be it. They're sort of ending things after this long adventure all throughout Abyssia. Ending things off in Grauberg there, getting Hotina Nako's help. We end up here at the Hall of the Gods. Haven't been here in a while, so just wanted to look around. Wow, well, there's still a lot that we need to do in Abyssia, though. We'll be spending a lot more time there still. Look around this hall. This hall is amazing. I love this place. Don't get to come here nearly enough. Yep. But anyway, thanks for watching my video today, guys. It means a lot to me that you're all here and watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the link. I'm Oko. I'll see you guys all on our next video of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.